Your employer is offering you free money right now, and there is a very good chance you are saying no to it. I am not exaggerating. Millions of Americans leave thousands of dollars on the table every single year simply because they do not take 5 minutes to sign up for a benefit they already have. By the end of this video, you are going to understand exactly how that free money works and why ignoring it might be the single most expensive mistake of your 20s and 30s. Before we dive in, please remember that this video is for educational purposes only and is not financial advice. My goal is to help you understand these concepts so you can make your own informed decisions. With that said, in this video, we are going to break down 3 essential things. First, what a 401k actually is and how the employer match works in plain English. Second, what a Roth IRA is and why it is often the smarter move for younger earners. And third, I am going to show you the real math behind what happens when a 25-year-old contributes just enough to capture that match versus someone who does nothing. The numbers are honestly staggering. Make sure you stay for that final section, because it is the part that changes how people think about their money forever. Let us start with the 401k. A 401k is a retirement savings account that your employer sets up for you. The money you contribute comes directly out of your paycheck before you even see it. That is important because it means you are paying yourself first automatically. With a traditional 401k, your contributions are made with pre-tax dollars. So if you earn $50,000 a year and you put $5,000 into your 401k, the government only taxes you as though you earned $45,000. You get a tax break right now, today, this year. The trade-off is that when you eventually withdraw that money in retirement, you will pay income taxes on it then. Think of it as a deal with the government. They say, we will let you keep more of your paycheck now, but we will collect our share later when you take the money out. Now here is where it gets really exciting. Most employers offer something called a company match. This is the free money I keep talking about. A common setup is that your employer will match 50% of whatever you contribute, up to 6% of your salary. Let us make that concrete. Say you earn $50,000. 6% of that is $3,000. If you contribute that $3,000 over the course of the year, your employer kicks in an additional $1,500. You just earned $1,500 for doing nothing more than moving your own money into a retirement account. That is a 50% instant return on your contribution before the market even does anything. You will never find a guaranteed return like that anywhere else. And yet, according to research, roughly 1 in 4 employees who have access to a 401k match do not contribute enough to get the full match. Some contribute nothing at all. If that is you, I am not here to judge. I am here to tell you that fixing this could be the single highest impact financial decision you make this year. Call your HR department. Log into your benefits portal. It usually takes less than 10 minutes to set up or adjust your contribution. The goal at minimum is to contribute whatever percentage gets you the full employer match. That is your baseline. That is the floor, not the ceiling. Now let us talk about the Roth IRA, because this is where things get really interesting for younger earners. A Roth IRA is an individual retirement account that you open on your own, separate from your employer. The key difference from a traditional 401k is that a Roth IRA is funded with after-tax dollars. you do not get a tax break today. Instead, you get something arguably better. Every single dollar that comes out in retirement is completely tax-free. The contributions you made, tax-free. The growth on those contributions over decades, tax-free. All of it. Why is this such a big deal for young people? Because when you are in your 20s or early 30s, you are likely in one of the lowest tax brackets you will ever be in during your working life. Paying taxes now at a low rate and then letting that money grow tax-free for 30 or 40 years is an incredible deal. Compare that to the traditional 401k where, yes, you save on taxes today, but you might be withdrawing that money in retirement when you are in a higher bracket. For someone early in their career, the Roth often wins that math. For 2024, you can contribute up to $7,000 per year to a Roth IRA if you are under 50. There are income limits, though. If you are a single filer earning under $146,000, you can contribute the full amount. Above that, it starts to phase out. For most young earners, that income limit is not an issue at all, which makes the Roth IRA one of the most powerful tools available to you right now. So which one should you pick? Here is the simple framework. You do not have to choose just one. The smartest approach for most young earners is to do both in a specific order. Step 1, contribute to your 401k up to the employer match. Capture every dollar of that free money. Step 2, if you have additional money to invest, open a Roth IRA and contribute there. The tax-free growth is too good to pass up when you are young. Step 3, if you still have money left after maxing out your Roth IRA, go back and increase your 401k contributions beyond the match. This order maximizes both the free money from your employer and the tax-free growth that benefits you most at a young age. By the way, if you are finding this breakdown valuable and you appreciate this clear, straightforward approach, a quick click of the subscribe button below is the best way to let me know. It helps this channel continue to create helpful content just like this. Now let us move on to what is arguably the most important part of this entire video. I want to show you real numbers because the math is what makes this unforgettable. Let us take two people. Both are 25 years old. Both earn $50,000 a year. Their employer matches 50% of contributions up to 6% of salary. Person A does nothing. They figure they will deal with retirement later. They are young. They have time. They will get around to it. Person B takes 10 minutes to enroll in her 401k and contributes 6% of her salary, which is $3,000 a year or about $250 a month. Her employer matches half of that, adding another $1,500 a year. So the total going into her account annually is $4,500. She never increases her contribution. She never gets a raise in this scenario. She just keeps putting in that same amount every single year until she is 65. Assuming an average annual return of 8%, which is roughly what the stock market has averaged historically over long periods, Person B's account grows to approximately $119,000 by age 65. Let me say that again. Over $1 million from contributing just $250 a month of her own money. The employer match and compound interest did the heavy lifting. Now of that total, roughly $507,000 came purely from investment growth. Not her money, not her employer's money, just the market compounding over 4 decades. And about $60,000 of the total came directly from from the employer match. That is $60,000 person A left on the table by doing nothing. Actually, it is far worse than that. That $60,000 in match contributions generated its own growth over those decades. The real cost of not participating is not $60,000. It is hundreds of thousands of dollars in lost compounding. Person A, who waited and did nothing, ends up at retirement with whatever they managed to scrape together later, usually far less, contributed over a much shorter time frame without the incredible advantage of compounding over 40 years. Time is the most powerful variable in this entire equation, and it is the one thing you cannot get back. Now let me add the Roth IRA layer. Say person B also opens a Roth IRA at 25 and contributes $200 a month, about $2,400 a year. Same 8% average return. By 65, that Roth IRA alone grows to roughly $698,000. And here is the kicker. Every penny of that is tax-free. Combined with her 401k, person B is looking at well over $1.8 million in retirement savings from modest, consistent contributions that started at 25. The difference between doing something and doing nothing is not small. It is life-changing. It is the difference between retiring with dignity and options, or retiring with stress and uncertainty. Let us bring it all together. Here is what I need you to remember. A traditional 401k gives you a tax break today, and you pay taxes in retirement. A Roth IRA gives you no tax break today, but everything comes out tax-free in retirement. Employer matching is the closest thing to free money that exists in personal finance. The order of operations for most young earners is 401 up to the match, then Roth IRA, then additional 401k. And compound interest turns small, consistent contributions into enormous sums, but only if you give it enough time. Here is your one actionable assignment. Before this week is over, I want you to do one thing. Log into your employer's benefits portal or call your HR department and find out two pieces of information. Does your employer offer a 401k match, and are you contributing enough to get the full match? If the answer is no, adjust your contribution. If you do not have access to a 401k, open a Roth IRA. You can do it through Fidelity, Schwab, or Vanguard in about 15 minutes. Start with whatever you can afford, even if it is $50 a month. The amount matters less than the act of starting. Your future self is depending on the decision you make this week. Do not leave free money on the table. Do not let another year of compound growth pass you by. If this video helped you see retirement accounts in a new way, subscribing to this channel means you will not miss the next breakdown. Every video is designed to take complicated money topics and make them simple and actionable so you can build real wealth one smart decision at a time. I will see you in the next one.